is your financial expert and master mindset coach, Janae Cordy.
Hi everyone and welcome. Today is all about courage. We are going to draw on the inner lions and lionesses residing inside us to obtain the courage we need to go get it. I just love the word courage. It's like the Lion King movie with the scene when the hyenas keep saying Mufasa's name over and over. Ooh, courage. Say it again. By the way, I just saw they are coming out with the new Lion King remake this summer with some pretty cool people involved, including the Queen Bee Beyonce herself as Nala, the lioness. So I'm pretty excited about that, by the way. Yeah, so we've been talking on the last several podcasts a lot about fear, what causes it, some strategies to overcome it, how it impacts our decision making, and what emotions are associated with our fears, especially with our fear of failure. I've really wanted to dive into the depths of this category because this is a big one, guys. Not only is fear a huge, complex subject with so many tunnels veering off, but it's also a huge impact on our lives if we don't deal with it in the proper manner. Because here's the thing, fear can stop amazing, talented people in their tracks, like right dead in their tracks, from pursuing and realizing their dreams and providing amazing value and beauty into this world. And I just don't want that to happen. So I want to share a story. I'm from the St. Louis area, and over the weekend we celebrated my daughter's birthday at a place called the City Museum in downtown St. Louis. So this place was founded by a true artist and visionary named Bob Casilli, and I'm telling you, it is absolutely magical. Everything is built from repurposed materials, and it's this combination museum of amazing art and architecture and a huge sculptural playground for both kids and adults. It's like being in Alice in Wonderland. I'm not even kidding you. The art, the sculptures, the majestic caves, such an amazing place. And sometimes, St. Louis can get a bad rap, like all big cities can, for being unsafe and, all that jazz you hear about the inner cities. Okay, so you don't think Bob, the founder of the City Museum, heard that when he had the courage to fight for his vision of the City Museum? I can hear all of his naysayers right now. So wait, Bob, you are going to buy a 600,000 square foot old shoe factory in downtown St. Louis and turn it into a funhouse, playground, artistic, architectural masterpiece museum. Wait, now, what the hell are you doing? Let's start from the top, Bob. I mean, can you hear it? But if Bob would have listened, we wouldn't have this magical place in the heart of downtown that brings so much joy and awe to both kids and grown-ups alike. So I'm drilling into this subject because I don't want fear to paralyze you. You have a lot to offer this world. I believe each person on this planet has so much to offer in their own unique way, but I also know how freaking powerful fear can be, so courage is absolutely needed to fight that bad boy off sometimes, so you can let your true talents then shine. Okay, so how are we going to fight off this bad boy of fear? Well, that's actually the question. Are you going to fight for what you want? We have a human condition called the fight or flight response, or it can also be called the stress response. So American physiologist Dr. Walter Cannon came up with the fight or flight response to describe the chain of rapid reactions in our bodies which prepare mobilization in us to deal with threats. Fight or flight. We've all heard of it, right? And we've all experienced it, I guarantee you. So Dr. Hans Selye, who was actually, I believe, an endocrinologist. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing the last name right. Sorry if I'm not. But Dr. Hans came around to build on Cannon's research and expand on it. And he came up with General Adaptation Syndrome, or GAS. I know it sounds boring, but stay with me here because this is helpful. So basically, GAS says our bodies react to perceived threats or stressors with 3 stages, and fight or flight is the first stage of how our bodies react to a stressor or threat, which is called the alarm stage. So in the alarm stage, this is where we perceive the threat and our body kicks up in high alert, and we get that crazy burst of hormones being rapidly released, and adrenaline starts pumping to prepare us to handle the threat. Your heart rate quickens, your breathing escalates, you may even start trembling. This is all because our central nervous system gets hit hard. In the alarm stage, our bodies are preparing us to either stand up and battle or run like hell. Either way, your body is getting you ready to perform to your maximum physical and mental capability. So although people may not particularly like this sensation because it is fear at its purest, rawest form, after all, you are seeing a clear and present threat or a stressor, which is why your body is reacting this way. Make no bones about that. But please appreciate this. You may not enjoy the feeling, but your body is actually boosting you up for maximum performance. It's getting you primed for go time, baby. In other words, our bodies were created to automatically pump us up with courage in these situations. But as with everything in life, we still have a choice to make. Free will and the choice ultimately belongs to us. You have the choice, fight or flight. So are you going to use your courage to fight for your goals and fight for what you want or not? Are you going to be that lion, be that lioness, and fight, or are you going to run like the wind? Either way, you are primed for maximum performance, for success. So do you want to use your courageous power to succeed at reaching your vision, or do you want to use it to run away? Here's the deal. You are going to still feel the fear either way. So I don't know where you are running to. Running back to your comfort zone, back to comfy land, doesn't take fear away. The fear is still there, so it's not gone. Plus, oftentimes now you have the new, wonderful, emotional buddy of regret hanging out with you 24/7. And he's a stage 5 clinger. Just saying. So let's talk about these threats or these stressors. So these are perceived threats or stressors, which means they don't even have to be real, like as in factual reality. But if they are real to you, though, then they are real, right? That is why your body is reacting that way. I get that. And just to be clear, I'm not talking about physical threats here. If you encounter a physical threat and your intuition, which is always your best guide, don't forget, tells you to run like hell, run. Don't question it, run. Get yourself out of there. I typically listen to flight when I get the intuitive feeling I'm under physical threat and I know I would easily be overpowered. So I'm not talking about trying to fight a towering, strong man when you are a physically smaller person if you don't have to take on that fight and can choose flight instead. Escaping those situations seems wiser to me if you can. What I'm talking about are the perceived mental threats that throw you into fight or flight the same as physical threats do. These psychological threats are giving you the same fight or flight response as if a 7-foot beefed up circus man was coming at you with a clown mask and a shiny knife in his hand. They may feel the same, but you have to get outside of your head and realize they are not the same. The psychological threats and stressors are just your thoughts. So first of all, you have the absolute power to change them. And second, no thought is as scary as a 7-foot clown coming at you. Come on. So, man, I'm fired up today. Courage has got me on fire. As you can tell, I'm a little bit of a scrapper at heart. I feel like going into battle on some stuff. Watch out. So, also, in order to have courage to go for what you want, you first have to know what you want, right? By now, we've all raked the rut and did some goal digging and decided what we want, right? Because to battle, just to battle, is a losing battle. You don't want to be that person either. Apply your courage and your warrior energy toward positivity and achieving the good results that you want in your life. But in order to do this, you do have to know what you want, right? You are fighting for your goals, your vision. Whether it be your finances, your career, your personal life, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you have to set your intentions and know what it is that you are fighting for. Once you know what you truly, truly want, once you do that soul searching and figure that piece out, and if you need help with that, listen to the first 3 podcasts. But once you figure that out, finding the courage within gets much easier. Because think about it. It's naturally going to be easier to find your courage and stand strong when you believe in what you are fighting for, right? So get clear, guys. Get clear and you will get courage. So according to the wondrous Wikipedia, courage is the choice and willingness to confront agony, pain, danger, uncertainty, or intimidation. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Wiki got it right. A ship is always safe at shore, but that's not what it's built for. Yup, Albert Einstein said that. And you are also not built for the shore, my friend. So draw from that inner strength and courage you possess inside of you and go get 'em, big cat, 'cause you can do it. Please subscribe and rate. Doing this really helps out, and I appreciate the support as always. You can find my blog at mindyourmoneycoach.com, as well as my personal coaching services if you feel you need more customized help reaching your goals. Until next time, have a fabulous week, everyone.
Mind your money.